Hey everyone, welcome to a game called the Stanley Parable. This is a game I got a little while back that I have been looking forward to playing, and it looks like a very interesting and kind of humorous game. So let's check it out. And ooh, you can see my overlay right there. Right now I'm using XSplit Gamecaster right now to record this. I said right now twice because Fraps once again has decided it doesn't want to record audio in this. This seems like it's becoming a very common theme with Fraps. And I think it's the game's fault, not it so much. But anyway, let's see. Begin the game. I haven't played at all yet, so hopefully everything's okay. I have a feeling this game's going to try to mess with our minds a little bit, so I'm really hoping that it will, to be honest. I should get my timer going, just for the sake of knowing how long an episode is, because this might be a multi-episode thing. I'm not even sure, and that is not the timer. Alright, so loading. Still loading. Great. Come on, game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
So that's Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Talking over
Something that
me.
would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Snow day.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we are in control. This guy's voice is too deep. I need to make mine deeper now. I need to sound like a man. Alright, so we got up from our desk and did stuff. So we are employee 427. 27 is my lucky number, by the way. If it was 527, that would be interesting because that would be like my birthday, the 5th month, 27th day. Anyway, it's not. What time is it? It is 11:25-ish. Alright, so that's not the real time. Oh, every employee has their own room. Anything in there? Not out of the ordinary. So this guy's job is even more boring than having a job just typing documents all day. If you just follow instructions on the screen, hit
All
this
of his
key.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to find the meeting room. What do these papers say? Can I crouch? Oh, I can. Can I read that? For the love of God, please unplug me. This... I can't read that word. There's something office. The deep carpet? The trips you call the trips you call conversations kill me. I have been printing these for weeks. Why has no one turned me off yet? Fling me from the window. Send a hammer through my paper tray. The method matter not. The horror licks at my. It says licks at my skull. All I desire.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot.
Hey!
It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
This guy, so he's going to say the obvious, we just stand still and do stuff. So I have a feeling he's going to drive us insane. Anyway, this photocopier, that's the message he was saying. The photocopier wants to die. The photocopier has a soul, everybody.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah. What's the computer say? That's an old pencil sharpener, by the way. I cannot tell what it says. Oh, that does not zoom in. That is crouch. I can't go into any of these rooms, can I?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I can click buttons and stuff. That computer's off now. It was on. If I go up to the door and click left mouse button, I can hear it try to open it. More papers. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. That's no. We got our laugh. What room was I looking for again? Some room. It looks like they left in a hurry or were forced out in a hurry or something. Papers everywhere. I hate Mondays. I heard a keyboard sound when I clicked mouse here. That doesn't make any sense at all. No idea where that is. Also locked.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, so this is how it's gonna be. He entered the door. Do we want to participate with this guy now, or do we want to disobey him? So he got pretty smart with us at one point for sitting in one spot. So I think disobey. Do they go to the same place? Let's disobey.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Can't open any of these doors. Looks like quite a bit of art went into each, quite a bit of work went into each room, but I can't even get into them, which is kind of a shame, but it's a nice attention to detail.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in? It sounds like a keyboard. What's that cup say?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Hey, it's the same painting. Somebody cheaped out on buying paintings for this place. They bought them in bulk. And
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh, wow. You're saying that I'm a boring person and that's why everybody left?
He'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
The clock is counting. It has been about 5 minutes, and that's about right. The first door on my left, first open door on my left. Do I want to take... I'm not going to listen to you, guy. It does look like an interesting way. Let's go.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, I don't know. That light came on and everything. This way seems a whole lot more interesting. Aha! Here we go. We have encouraged another loading screen to appear.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
That was a tough decision to decide what way it is, wasn't it? Jeez. Left? Well, I don't have any other options. I don't see any other buttons or anything. No, that door closed behind us.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Really? We're doing it? Can I walk through it this time?
No, not to the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
That's great.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You're sure? Hello? I'm still using a keyboard, it sounds like. He must carry a keyboard with him in the back pocket or something. What is that down there? Looks like that one room from Watch Dogs. Whoa, never mind.
No! This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Cerebro?
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Employee 104 is
It's
fired.
Rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh,
and this
no.
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Well, where's... Oh, great. Alright, we're going again. This time, I don't know if I'm going to listen to what he says. I might... let's run through it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I do want to see what the other possibilities of the story are, because that's like a dead end, pretty much. Nothing back here, is there? Why did I feel like there's something back there? There isn't.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely
Wait, what?
fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh man, there's a lot of doors to choose from now, including this one behind chairs that I want to go through. I think it connects to the other one, but anyway, let's go the same way and see what happens. If we try to do everything the same, will it let us? I'm not gonna try everything the same, I don't think. All these doors are open. They weren't open before. This is very interesting. Where is this? It's like a...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Whoa, we got back into that same room where we picked the door somehow. Okay, we're trying again. This game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, to the meeting room. Still can't open these doors, can I? No. Let's see what happens. Alright, this way. I'm disoriented. All these hallways look this same. Why is there no doors in this room?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Ugh.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
You're kidding. Oh my god, there's no door. Wait, the first time we came through here, there probably wasn't even a door here and here and on the opposite side, was there? Let alone, I just assumed that there were doors, but they were closed. Why would there be a door behind the chair? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, moving on. Is this the same way we came from? Yeah, it is. That spilt coffee is very familiar. That looks... Maybe that's not different. I don't know. That looks different to me. Now, maybe I'm just getting paranoid now.
I knew we'd missed something.
Well, this is different, though.
The story. Here it comes.
Oh, boy.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
We're doing this again, aren't we? This game is kind of fun. Oh, man. That's not where I just came from. What happened here? This isn't even the same building.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations!
Yay!
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, here we go again. This is great. Oh, there's a line this time. Still no commands on my computer. The time has reset itself back to the beginning. Alright, let's...
Alright, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Seems simple enough. Alright. We're following the line. The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. This is different. Maybe I don't want to follow the line. No, let's just follow the line. So maybe all these rooms aren't unused after all. Around the box.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Cut that corner.
Thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
You're overthinking this now.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on.
You were really overthinking
Weird
this.
back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, music! This line goes up the wall. Why? Why? Really? Wait, what? What? The what? Huh? I don't even know. Let's go this way. Dang it! Hey, this is where we started.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
The fern? What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. What is what is there to study? Oh my god. What was up with those lines back there? Oh my god, these lines. Somebody had too much fun drawing these lines.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I like how in the subtitles it said line. Trademark. Let's just keep following the line and see what happens here. He's talking to the line like it's like it knows what it's doing. The line is alive. Oh, we're back here. Oh, great.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, again. Oh, well, here we go again. He is upset with the line. Let's follow the line and see what happens.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh my
I
god.
say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
We're doing this again. Alright, let's go this way.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
This is very
Just
exciting.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I feel like there's something going on with the fabric of the universe here. Oh my god. 3 rights make, like, 8 rights or whatever, how many rights that was, make a left, apparently. Or the direction I just came from. I don't even know.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
The line's like, I want to be here. There's absolutely nothing out the windows. That is just a very bright light. If you're watching in the dark, I'm sorry that it just burned out your eyes. This line is having way too much fun. It actually backtracks here. And it's gone again. Thanks, line. Thanks for all your help. This looks like a cross between a walk-in freezer and the dentist's office for some reason.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
you know you're talking about?
From the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I don't understand that logic. But, oh, okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Nader forgets about the previous
Wall.
restarts.
Well, who consulted me?
Quick, remember all
Why do
those...
I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, that was violently loud. Now, the narrator is going to forget everything this time around. I was trying to read all the things and figured exactly where we were and what was going to happen, but I have a feeling that's going to tell you exactly what happens to the rest of the story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, great.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, we're going to the meeting room, and the narrator forgot everything. Was that drawer open before? It probably was, but I don't feel like it was. And moving on, looking for differences quickly. Here we go again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess. We'll try the left door for once. Oh, what is this?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This is a schedule. Franz died? Okay. What is this? Push for funding from push funding for R&D of new copy machine. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write the next day's agenda. Reflect. Okay. Employee numbers. I am 427, so I'm not on there. And that signature looks like a duck for some reason. Let's see here. Get out of the bedroom closet. What? Push for funding. We already read that. Hire someone to synergize papers. Wait, hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the paper synergizing guy. Move my desk. Please keep the targets on the topic of something. That's an interesting schedule. Not very efficient. What do these things say? I want to read just a few. I'm not going to spend forever here, but what does this say? Because the story, I want to continue the story. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no exceptions or promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Alright, so do an amazing job, yet this guy did too good of a job and got fired over here. Got it. Let up all inside of you. Alright, anyway. Okay, moving on. Broom closet. Oh, that door closed behind us. And we're back to stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know if I want to listen to you. Maybe I want to go downstairs. I could. It drives me insane having choices for some reason. Because I want to follow order, but I don't want to at the same time. What is this room? Executive bathroom. Ooh. Nope. That door is still open. This room does not match the other room at all. There is no secretary anymore. She has 2 phones. That's how important she is. And 1 pen and 1 pencil because you have choice. There is a... I can see light through there. There's something behind there.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2.
But of course,
8.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, this is a very tall room, by the way. That camera looks like it's pointing at the wall more than anything. That's interesting. But yeah, that was a very secret pin. I don't know how I knew that. It's an elevator, and I see nothing except a very dark spot that I am kind of getting lost in. Alright, I can't even see what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back out. And push. This game is very interesting. Oh my god.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh boy, more adventure. Alright. I have no idea how long the story is.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control? Escape. Escape? What happens if I try to escape? The mind control facility, that interests me very much though, but let's just see what happens if you escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Now I want to go this way even more. I might die. This is going to be horrible. I'm scared. Refrigerator cart. That's how far the refrigerator delivery guy made it, or whoever delivered boxes of sorts.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. I want to die. I can't live like this anymore, man. I'm actually kind of nervous right now.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What's that red light? I'm worried the game's gonna make something jump out at me or something. And I was like 3 inches from my screen. Okay, not that close, but I was close to it because I'm anticipating that buzzing noise. I don't like. What is this? It opened. Looks like that hole goes very far down. Oh, here we go. I guess I died. Oh, I'm not dead yet. The heck is this?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
oh God,
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh God. Goodbye, cruel world.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, man. Oh. That's the end?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What is this? What is this place?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I was already dead from the moment I hit start. What? All the paintings? Nature paintings? Stanley's computer? This is like a museum of my death. Oh, you can see the layout of the place. I feel like that's not how it worked at all. I feel like I was led on a very deceiving path. This blueprint shows the office in the beginning of the game. There's still, I feel like there's still another alternative ending we can go through back to that other room. So we're going to try this again after. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. The cord has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. Filing cabinets, office computers. Someone's playing solitaire at work. How dare they? Employee database. The office. Alright, what are these? Button sounds. Alright. And there's your credits. Very nice job to the guys who created this. Like I said, there's going to be another ending I have to try out. I'm going to try this again. I don't know if it's going to make me do the whole thing again or if I can just go right to the other ending, but we will see. And now there's 2 directions to go. Dang it. But very nice game, guys. Time is looks like it got reset again when I entered this room. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. So I guess other things would it almost look like. There's so many ways to go here. I don't know what I'm doing. Freedom ending. I feel like this is spoilers here. Kind of tells us into the game's development and stuff too, I think. Oh man, there's so many things we still need to do. Yeah, we definitely need to go back and try this again. Looks like there's multiple endings. So we need to do the opposite of what we did. I don't understand. We're back in this room. Do I have to manually restart, or does it just do it on its own? I feel like it said I was going to restart, but I never did. What way did I go? Up or this way? I don't remember. Should have went to the mind control facility. Oh, what's this?
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy.
Interesting. Alright, so 2 years of development for this game. Very well done, guys. I totally recommend you guys get this game if you have not. It looks like there's still more endings, so go do it before you watch another episode. And I will begin the game all again.